has happened? Alita has notified me of your arrival, but you don't look well. What's with your eyes? You don't know. Have you been attacked? This does look quite gruesome. Something was sprayed onto you, but you don't know what. Damn. Can you open your eyes at all? I see. Is it a burning sensation, or is it itchy, or what's the matter? I see. Let me think. I'm not completely certain. This is not good. How about I take you to one of the more medically trained. I'm sorry, I'm rarely in situations like this. I'm not exactly knowledgeable on what to do when someone's eyes get messed up by a unknown substance. But how about you tell me first what happened exactly? Or at least what you remember. Maybe that will help us to place the type of substance that it was, I see. So, basically what you're saying is that you're not that far outside of the city borders. Just taking a stroll and... Alright. So you do not assume that it was another demon who did this? Could it be... I wonder if it was one of... No, it's a silly thought. I was just thinking if it might have been one of the plants that have recently started appearing to grow outside. We have had people tell us that, well, some of them have experienced some type of allergic reaction to touching the petals and flowers of the plant. That's why I'm thinking, could it have been a trigger of some sort? Did you get some of the pollen into your eyes, maybe? Something that explains the burning and swelling sensation? Could you please just tell me one last time? Someone might have pushed you? Did you... wait, was someone following you? You don't know. Well, but if you felt some sort of push before you tripped, and alright, well, from what I've gathered so far, from your retelling of the events, you were taking a stroll outside of the main borders, near those recently discovered new growths that have been sort of proven to cause some type of reaction in quite a few specimens. And you felt that someone was pushing you from behind, so you tripped and fell right next to one of these plants, grasping onto it as if looking for something to hold on to. And when you then were touching your eyes with that hand, trying to get some dust particles out, you felt pain coming on and a violent itching feeling in your eyes, to the point where you could barely open them anymore without seeing completely blurred. Does that sound about right? Okay. How did you find your way back? You didn't. Huh. I guess it would have proved quite difficult. So it seemed that someone who was somehow nearby has helped you to find your way here. Huh. Could it be? No, I was just thinking if you didn't see them, did you? A smell? I guess that could be helpful. What was it smelling like when they approached you? Okay. Well, perhaps I know someone who could help me out with that and finding that person. But later, could it be possible that the person who has rescued you was also the one who caused your demise in the first place? I understand your uncertainty, but it is something that I am considering right now in regards to your retelling. It does sound like this event has a few similarities with a few other occurrences that had happened around the city recently. That's why I'm pestering you with so many questions. Okay. Alright, but I guess we can continue this investigation later. Right now, it should be more important to get your eyes treated. It must not be very comfortable. Let me inform one of my messengers to send for someone. You can just stay here. If you prefer laying down, you can. There's enough space. All right. It was just an offer, but yeah. Okay. Okay. Someone should be here within just a few minutes. Are you fine by yourself? Do you need anything else? Something to drink, or... Okay. Well, I will be returning to my main office and document everything that you have told me so far. If we are assuming that this has been an assault, I will have to investigate it further. And I'm also going to send for another one of my, employees to investigate more on the smell that you have described to me. Maybe we can find some more hints. I'm going to send them to the area where you have been picked up, and if there's any other things that you should remember about the case, or if there's any updates on my side, I will inform you. Until then, don't hesitate to reach out for me if there's anything else that you could recall or remember, or need more assistance in any regard. You know where to find me, or how to send for me. Be well. Aleta is going to be with you in a few moments.
A special thanks goes out to Pandora Hearts and Seth, as well as all the other Patreons who have decided to support me even further on my journey. Thank you, and rest well.